All right, welcome everyone to TV Book Club, the show where we watch, discuss some of our favorite shows. I'm your host Rasheed, and on today's episode we have Zelick.
What's up, guys?
And we also have Eddie.
Hey guys.
So here's what we're gonna talk about today. So we got episode 8 of Snowfall celebration recap, and we also have episode 4 of Atlanta, the Big Payback recap. So to start off with Snowfall. Episode 8 celebration. It was titled Celebration, and basically it was a celebration of Louis and Jerome, their marriage, their union. You know what I'm saying? We finally tied a knot. You know, my brothers know what they're supposed to do. You get what I'm saying? So basically, they was getting married and shit, and the episode was like crazy as fuck because everybody was fucked up. So at the wedding, this nigga Scully like dosed like the strawberry chocolates with LSD. And a lot of niggas was getting fucked up off the chocolates. But what I saw that was real interesting about it is like everybody was like not only tripping, but they was also saying like their inner thoughts out loud type shit. But before we even got to the wedding, like in the beginning of the episode, I noticed that Louis reached out to Teddy in the beginning of the episode saying like, yo, I want to grab that work straight from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to go to Franklin no more. So it kind of is like building up that theme that Louis really trying to like start her own shit and like kind of go against Franklin. So like what y'all think about like Louis and you know how it's about that how she acting, how she moving. Eddie, what you think about that?
She's disloyal. Yeah. She need to be cut off, bro. She need to be cut off, bro. Like at first, you feel me? All right. Well, actually, I kind of got some sympathy for Louis because like from the start of everything, you feel me? She was the sanity with her and Jerome towards Franklin. So it's like, I guess in her mind, she's like, I've worked with you even while you was in jail. I was doing your jobs for you, all that type of stuff. So I guess she feel that Franklin owes her some type of entitlement because they did have an agreement at the beginning, but that was with the club, and she got that. You feel me? So like, I feel like she a little too entitled, bro. She need to be sat down.
Like sat down, like in a wheelchair or like in the earth?
Mentally, I think mentally. Sit down. You don't need to physically sit down, but yeah, she's
that, my brother.
She's vegan.
Zelick, what you think?
Nah, man, disagree wholeheartedly, bro. Like if we're making at the end of the day, Franklin said it. This is a business, She's running things like a business, and she can get her price lower. Why wouldn't she? And if Franklin could make money and give her the work at the lower price and consistently doesn't, I would go to Reed too.
Yeah, but it's like that's bad etiquette though. That's bad business etiquette. I'm the one that introduced you to all this shit.
That's true, but she has a different market now. Things are different than before. She has like a whole different network now. We're seeing like the three people who was like Franklin, and like who was the other guy that's in the hood?
Leon.
Yeah, him, Leon, and Louis are all like they have different clients now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's a much bigger network. You need better prices. So I'm all for her going to Teddy for real. Especially with all this tension and coming back and forth that Franklin has, and she's trying to be a little bit more stable. And what Franklin's doing all the time is not as stable as things could be.
Yeah,
and she needs to worry about her and Jerome for real, because they're a unit now after they finally got married. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, all right. So let's talk about the wedding itself, right? So obviously, this nigga Franklin was tweaking like the whole time, like. This nigga was seeing shit, fucking running everywhere, like standing still, just start running off like he was in Get Out or some shit like that.
Mm.
And then like one scene that was like, well, throughout the time he was in a room, like when he went in the house, he went in the room, he saw his boy Rob.
Mm-hmm.
Thought Rob shot his ass.
That's hilarious.
And he was like, yo, what the fuck? Nah.
I hated when Rob got shot, bro. I liked Rob. Rob was a great connect. Bruh. He was literally their only connect for the white people. He's selling it. He's a different type of sales.
And Rob also was real loyal too. Like when this shit first started, he didn't want to introduce
Rob lifestyle. He had to get shot, bro.
I was tweaking. He was tweaking, but look, you ain't had to kill him, bro. You could have sent him to rehab. You could have.
Bro, they sent Wanda to rehab. I swear.
Yeah.
Like what? And that was like somebody's just side
That's
note,
because
bro.
Wanda come from nothing, bro. Wanda come from nothing, bro.
Rob introduced this. Rob got this whole shit started. Rob is the reason.
You selling coke to white people. They take it to the parties, then they start shooting each other, like in the first episode. So you feel me? I feel like I don't think Rob ain't had to die. That's a little harsh, but I get it.
If Franklin had told him to just like clean up his act and like lock down the nigga in a room or something like that, that would have been totally fine.
Exactly.
Like, I don't think Rob was that big of a liability that he had to just cap him like that for real.
Ain't he say something before he got shot? So like one more for the road or something like that.
Yeah, some shit like that.
Goofy.
I think he was just like basically. I think though, because look, Rob ran up on him, his girl ran up on him, and then he ran up on himself. Like his younger self ran up on himself. And I think those were just three instances of like shit he was feeling guilty about, like really deep in in his inner thoughts. Like funniest shit when his girl ran up on him, nigga had the fake gun, was like, "Yo, I'll blow your fucking head off." Put it away. Don't put that bitch away.
But he did get shot, right? He started hyperventilating, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he fake got shot. Like he didn't really get shot. You feel me? And then like even when his mom really came in real life, like his mom was like, "Yo, like, why I don't like that you put white people above your family. I don't like that. You don't like you love money more than you love your community and all this other shit. We ain't raised you like that." Yo was like,
which is all true.
I was like, "Yo, shut that shit up."
Bro.
He said, "Close your fucking mouth."
That was very
the thing that be blowing me about this community stand, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The hood don't really love Franklin before he had these drugs, bro. Niggas, they wasn't like accepting of a nigga like that. Like you feel me? He wasn't. It's not like that nigga was like, "Oh, I love my community." All this type of shit. Like you feel me? He it's not like he Nino Brown. You feel me? He was low key like an outcast because he was smart type shit.
I don't think he was an outcast.
Not an outcast, but he was a smart nigga in the hood. You feel me? Type shit. You feel me?
I mean, he left the hood to go to school.
I kind of feel like that. He damaged the community. I feel like that view a little overrated.
I mean, he's literally selling crack though, bro.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry, bro. If I'm selling crack in the community, I might have to like help it out just a little bit.
But what does the community owe Franklin?
What is it?
You feel me?
Bro, that's where he was born and raised, bro. What you mean?
I mean, yeah, it's your community, bro.
What you mean? The thing is, Franklin wasn't always like that, bro. He was literally stopping ice cream trucks saying, like, "Yo, you gotta feed everybody on my street." You know what I'm saying? Like, he was cool at first. He was trying to get back.
Right. Here's my thing that I don't like about that whole standpoint. Like, yeah, he paid off an ice cream truck like what, once or twice, but he's probably doing bigger shit for the community now. But like, it's just not. It's just not like we're not. Yeah, I mean, yes, but at the same time, like I feel like now he's more paying people's bills. Like he just straight paying people's bills. That buying like that buying like everybody ice cream was like $200-$300. Like nothing.
Yeah, but we don't know if he really paying niggas bills. You just put that out there just now.
That's know that. Bro. Wanda's living in a house rent free, bro.
Everybody's doing so much better, bro.
Everybody's not doing something. But thing is, he mentioned that though, because he was like, "I got everybody rich. I took everybody," and he was like. His younger self was like, "Them niggas don't see it that way, and you don't see it their way." Like he mentioned that shit.
But I feel like, man, that's a slippery slope to me, bro. Because I feel like when you call the shots, like you feel me, I feel like half of the shit Franklin does for his people. Well, I would say like when I say his people, I mean very intimately. I don't mean like his neighborhood. I mean like his circle. I feel like the stuff that he does for his people really outweigh. I don't think he gets much credit from them that he deserves for real. You feel me? Like they be like wanting to build all these lanes off it, but I be feeling like they don't understand. Like they wouldn't have these lanes if Franklin didn't jumpstart what he did. You feel me? And I feel like that plays a big part in his character development. I think that's why he's starting to. It's like he gets darker and darker each season for real.
I think Franklin definitely led the shit, but I think the way he tried to manage it and also like try to control everybody, and it's like also he ain't do that shit by himself. Like Franklin couldn't like wasn't no muscle type nigga. Like Leon was handling all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Franklin had to go to Jerome to figure out like how I can get these shits off. Franklin had to meet with Auntie to hook him up with the lady to figure out, all right, how I'm gonna get this brick back, or how I'm gonna find the niggas that bank my dumb ass, and you know what I'm saying, like figure all this shit out. So it's like he led all this shit. I ain't discrediting him for that, but them niggas was right there with him putting it together too.
Yeah, I definitely think they do deserve the lanes that they want. I just feel like they're at a place where they feel like they can put their foot first, and I don't think they're there yet. I don't think it's. I think it takes a little bit more time than they want. Cause like now I feel like for example with Louis, like you feel me, Frank. Well, we not there. We didn't get there yet, but Franklin gets this revelation, but now it might be too late because she's trying to set up shit for herself. You feel me? And it's like I feel like they just give him the time. They'll get like full control of shit. You feel me? They'll be able to do everything perfectly. But you know, niggas be they be forcing it.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but yeah, I get it.
I mean, bro, I'm not trying to have to go through Franklin every time to get my work, bro. Like that's mid, and like everybody says, nigga got no muscle. He don't got a lot. He literally just has the connect, and that's it.
If you want to be the head nigga, you got start it. You feel me? As simple as that. Like you got. If you don't want to go, if they don't want to go through Franklin, well, I mean, I guess Louis like I'm gonna do this shit myself and go.
Yeah, he was already doing it when Franklin was locked up.
Yeah.
Interesting. Jerome didn't go get the connect. That's very interesting, though.
Jerome ain't even. It seemed like Jerome don't even want to fuck with that shit. Like he not even really trying.
They shouldn't, bro.
Yeah,
they have millions of dollars, and this like at that time period, they could just disappear and really like set their whole life, like them in a couple generations up. Like they should dip now. I think it's
they could really
time to stop selling drugs.
I mean, also one thing that Franklin also did, which I thought he was dreaming when he did it, but the nigga called Teddy was like, "Yo,
that shit was crazy.
Kill your ass before you kill me, boy."
That shit was crazy.
I'm like, nah, he ain't do that shit. And then Teddy really on.
Nah, he definitely
staking out his own house. Well, I guess a shorty house, but that shit is crazy.
You feel me? Like so. And Teddy, that nigga ain't seem like the type of nigga take no threat lightly. You feel what I'm saying? Like, even though Franklin fucked up, it's gonna be interesting to see like their next interaction because I don't know if Franklin know that he really did that shit.
Right. You don't think he like
realized what he really said. Like he could have thought all that shit was like in his fucked up high.
And then knowing Teddy, he's not gonna let on for a while that he knows.
Fuck no.
He's not gonna let that shit.
Fuck no. Teddy probably shit. Teddy probably saying, and then Louis came at him too. So it's a perfect exit plan for Teddy. Like, yo, just kill Franklin, had Louis run my shit. Like, simple.
She probably won't work with him like that if she knows he killed him.
Shit, I don't know, yo.
I can't put it past him.
I can't put that past him right now.
No, I'm just, as knowing him, he's gonna think like that. He's not gonna try to like, you know, kill Franklin until he has like a running up source.
Oh yeah, until he has
like you know him, he'll be like, man, she probably won't like run with me if she knows I killed him.
I mean, Franklin is still running with him, and he think he killed his father. So
that was interesting.
You feel me? Like
right.
A plan with that. Well, I don't know. I feel like he has a plan with that, but I just feel like
what you think
to get that ball rolling soon.
What you think that plan is?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know, but like either him or Sissy, I feel like I'm not too sure. I feel like I gotta see one more episode, see where it's going, but I feel like he's plotting to take down Teddy somehow.
Who? Franklin?
And I think him calling him off the acid fucked his whole plan up.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing he needs Teddy for is that work, so he got to figure out a way.
You can't kill the connect. You can't kill. Yeah, he's not even the plug. He's the connect.
Yeah, like
yeah.
So thinking about next episode, right? So like you know how Louis sent that hit out on Kane. Like, do y'all think the police actually killed that nigga, or like because it's same on
I personally think Kane gonna kill them and be like Franklin set me up. Feel like he gonna think Franklin set him up. And then it's gonna be a crazy ass war.
Yeah, I don't think Kane died. I think
he definitely didn't.
Yeah, I don't think he died.
If he would have died, they would have like, you know.
Yeah.
They're gonna hold on to it, but he didn't die.
Yeah, but it's definitely gonna be some consequences behind them niggas trying to get at him though. So yeah, that shit fucked up. This shit for everybody. But Snowfall, yo, I mean, how do y'all feel about Snowfall overall this season though? Like it's been cool. I think it's been good.
I think right now it's really good for the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. I thought it could go like a little faster at some points, and like I felt like they could put like a little more work into like I don't know into some people's character development. Like we're not seeing a whole lot from like certain people, and I want to see like a little bit more for them. I want to see more Leon for real.
Yeah, I was just ready for that.
Yeah, I mean, but I feel like he got a lot going on. I feel like he's really like helping out his community. You know what I'm saying?
Leon sincere.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's move on to Atlanta. So this episode of Atlanta is called the Big Payback. So basically it's like, you know how niggas always talk about like reparations and like all that other shit. Basically, this episode was like if white people had to pay for the shit their ancestors did,
which they do
financially type shit. So like niggas, like you feel me? It was an episode. This nigga named Marshall Johnson, and he seemed like a cool little white boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He had a daughter. He was separated from his wife, but they ain't finalized the divorce. Like, you feel me? He was a cool little dude, and then he found out that his great grandfather owned a slave. And you feel me? The lady ran up on him like, "Yo, y'all, you gonna owe me $3 million?" And Shorty get to posting up at his job, posted up at his crib, like really posted up like on his ass, like, you feel me? It was just interesting to see that whole shit. Like, what y'all think about the episode overall though?
First thing, let me say, bro, I was just irritated. I was like, we have stuff that we would really like to see with the actual show that's going on. You know, that's great. The show want to be artistic and stuff, but like, are y'all running out of ideas? You know what I'm saying? But it was cool. It was definitely cool. But there was a lot of stuff I wanted to see what was gonna happen. Like, I want to see like Van and whatever his name is, bro, Childish Gambino. Stuff was about to happen. Darius was about to. I think Darius about to hit on her the next episode. And that's why they prolonged it or something, bro. Mm-hmm. Like the next episode of Atlanta is actually gonna be very juicy.
Okay. Eddie,
this episode was cool. It was cool.
First off, shout out my nigga Doug from The Hangover.
Yeah,
nigga, true. That was the Atlanta be catching niggas with the good actors. You feel me?
Yeah. Good cameo.
I think the symbolism with this that was used in this episode was really good. Like, you feel me? It starts off with him accidentally putting the shit in his pocket, you feel me? And like, you know, that's kind of a symbolism to, you know, white people stealing from us. You feel me? And then so you feel me? So you feel me? I feel like I'm not gonna lie, I really like these side episodes because, like, you know, I feel like I, you know, was on last week. I feel like the basis around Atlanta really helps. It really helps with explaining that. So, like, you know, reparations has been a thing that has been talked about a lot. Yeah, so I think reparations is something that's been talked about a lot in the Black community. I feel like a lot more now. With, like, I think our generation, especially, like, you know, because no offense to old people, but old niggas just don't really read like that. So, like, you feel me? I feel like we know a lot more and what we deserve than what they do. So I feel like that's also cool as shit that you know, Childish Gambino decided to make an episode around it because, you know, I feel like it's something that needs to be talked about, and I like how it's been interpreted to like this, how shit is now. Like, you know, niggas can make payment plans and like they can get that shit out of their checks and shit like that. Like, you feel me? I feel like
support or some shit like that.
Yeah, and like I'm happy he didn't make like niggas be like. I'm happy he didn't make the white people
be bad white people
angry like that. They owe, like, you know, a lot, like a good 90% of the white people in the episode was like, yeah, you right, we do owe y'all type shit. So you feel me? It's like I was telling my girlfriend, it was like it's like the Dave Chappelle skit, but a little bit more real. Dave Chappelle skit was just, you know,
obviously a joke.
Yeah. But this would be like, I feel like if it was to ever happen,
it would be like that, for real.
It would be like this.
Well, let me ask y'all real quick. Do y'all think some shit like that would ever happen?
Hell no.
Fuck ass no.
I mean, it's not like that wildly far fetched. Like it's not, I don't think it's like that crazily far fetched. It's just like enough African Americans have to just get to the point of power where we could pass bills like that. Like, you know,
that's what I'm saying. Like it's the fact that I don't see the white people. I don't see not one white person agreeing with that bill, or you know what I'm saying, like because
we're last on the government's list.
Yeah, like what the fuck, niggas?
Yeah, I mean we're last on the government's list, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, that's pushing stuff way down. But I definitely, if we had a bet, like they said, in the next 75 years, you think niggas would get reparations?
Maybe 75 years from now. Yeah, maybe that's real shit. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, you just get like you know, let some more time progress. Let more black people get up there.
Yeah,
and not no Uncle Tom black people. Let some real black people get up there for real, for real.
Right. Yeah. I feel it. It's just like, you know.
Also, we need
a black president. When will we get it?
But no, but also we need more liberal / like
reparations couldn't pass when the first black president was in. That would just not be.
We go too hard. That'd be too hard.
Oh no, bro. Barack Obama had a Young Jeezy drop, bro. My president is black. My Lambo is blue. Reparations should have been dropped seconds after that video dropped, bro.
No cap.
Question. Do you think reparations should go to wealthy black people or just the poorer communities? Because I wanted them to like more address that in like the episode. Because like I mean, like, is it supposed to be just all divided and like just like divvied out? Like, so go ahead.
The way they did it seemed like they did it based on like how that bloodline affected your bloodline. So like Marshall Johnson's great granddad owned Shaniqua's great grandfather or whatever. So, you know, basically the wealth that Marshall Johnson's family accumulated should have been passed down to Shaniqua's family as well. I thought that's probably a good way to do it.
I don't think that's a good way to do it, bro. Just because I feel like I feel like just not enough black people would be positively affected. Like, if you know what I'm saying. I feel like yes, they should get the money from what they should have made as being slaves, but at the same time, that damaged like all African Americans, if you get what I'm saying. Regardless if you had like direct slavery ancestors, because as soon as you got here, just because of that, like you're treated just like the other black people here, for real.
Generational curses is real, for real. But I think the I don't know. This is just a speculation. I think some of the wealthy black people did have a choice to reparations, because you remember that one white guy had the shirt that said "I own slaves," and they said the family just wanted him to recognize it.
Yeah, that's true.
I think maybe they were not rich, but they need the money, you know. Yeah. So it's like, me personally, I feel like all black people should get reparations, and honestly, because I'm ignorant. I'm straight up saying. You feel me?
That's ignorant.
What about mixed kids?
I was gonna say though, what about niggas like
mixed kids? Do you need it?
What about mixed kids, or what about niggas that are children of immigrants? Like my parents is from Nigeria. They was never slaves for.
I'm not gonna lie, Rasheed. We probably not seeing nothing. You feel me?
Nah, why I can't tell? I had to go through the effects of how slavery affected me. Niggas, white people see me, they don't know what the fuck I am. They don't give a fuck. I still gotta go through the racism, the systematic racism, my brother. I want to be.
Feel like we gotta call a different group of people. Like, you feel me? I'm probably gonna have to call the British. There's no reason why my beard is straight.
Yeah, because we got colonized from them. Yeah.
So, like, you feel me? Okay. I was also thinking about that. That's crazy. But yeah, you feel me? I feel like we just deserve a break. You feel me? Like, Jewish people, you know.
I think reparations come back in as more of like a tax credit. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's easier to like take something away, a payment, than to give money, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I feel like they should get like a tax break for like, hey, 6 months out of the year.
Right. No taxes on niggas for real, because I'm
the nigga tax. Exactly. The nigga tax. No taxes on niggas. Like, it's like
that. I like
that. Hey, man, I feel like that would be something that would be easier to like implement, and you know, and of course in different areas, you know, the nigga tax would be a lot lower in like a lot higher in lower communities, if you get what I'm saying, you know.
No, for sure.
That's a great idea.
I mean, and also like it was interesting to see like throughout the whole episode, it seemed like Marshall Johnson was a good dude, but he was just getting fucked, like, you know what I'm saying, like his ass tore up. But then he had that conversation with a little buddy from in the hotel.
That was nice.
Yeah, it was
killed himself.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yo said that was nice. He killed himself.
Hey, bro.
The conversation was nice though. He was like, because
the conversation was like positive.
Yeah, conversation was pretty good because the dude was like, you feel me? Marshall was like, yo, I ain't do shit. Like I did not do shit wrong. And yo was like, I don't know. You feel me? Like, you feel me? You might have not did shit wrong, but the shit that your peoples did,
it passes down to you.
It passed down to you and put you in the position that you in, and also affected
Oh wow. Oh, my fault.
Nah, you fine. It also affected Shaniqua's family as well. And he was basically saying, like, yo, your daughter, even though she's not gonna grow up with you and all that other shit, she's gonna be fine. You know why? Because she's white. But Shaniqua and them peoples, you feel me? They need this shit.
You just don't know.
Yeah, you just don't know. You feel what I'm saying? And apparently that white boy was the same white boy that was on that boat from the first episode. So I guess like all these imaginary characters are in its own universe.
They definitely gonna time because the first episode wasn't that a dream? Wasn't that Childish
Gambino? He did. That's another thing. I kind of agree with Zelick. Like, bro, like it's four episodes in, only half of those episodes actually had it.
Bro. I'm like, there's a storyline that like
though, bro. He didn't have us waiting for Atlanta this long to just be throwing out little jibber jabs.
Bro, you guys watch anime. These are like filler episodes.
Yeah, these are filler episodes. And that's the problem that I had with Atlanta season 2. There's no consistent flow of the plot. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just throwing shit up there, seeing where it's gonna stick at.
But I don't know if you guys looked at I forgot his name, but the guy who's directing it is just like known for doing like very abstract like movements where like since nothing goes like is the flow of how things are supposed to go, it keeps the watcher more engaged because we're just constantly like being bombarded with new shit. Like, so we don't know what's about to happen for real. And that's cool.
Nah,
I want to see what's gonna happen.
No, well, I love this season of Atlanta. I'm not gonna lie because I feel like, they wanted to. I feel like they like got like a whole new concept of like control creatively. Like I feel like they did. They want to do stuff like that last season with the little Michael Jackson episode because that wasn't real, that had nothing to do with the season at all. Like they didn't even venture with that, but they was just
I mean, that's what Childish Gambino is. Like,
I feel like it's stuff that needs to be touched on. That needs to be. I guess it just needs to be talked about. Like, you feel me?
I feel that.
I guess
it is becoming more of a social commentary than before, for real.
Yeah. We got these characters, but we don't really talk about them all the time. There's other shit going on too.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. But are y'all excited for next episode?
I'm very excited.
I mean, I just hope that it's like we're gonna see what's gonna happen, bro. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for watching today's episode of TV Book Club. Special shout out to our guests. Please like, follow, and subscribe to Nimbus Network Media on all socials. If you'd like to hop on the show, please DM us on Instagram, and I'm gonna see y'all next week.
See y'all.